Parents, there's a special group of people who represent you in the school at our school leadership team meetings and our parents association. And I cannot tell you how many nights they've sacrificed. They left our senior dance at almost 9 o'clock last night to make sure the decorations were available and everything was here. But it's those small things that make 180 great. Put your hands together for our FLD. Our PA leadership. Class of 2017, our guests of honor today. I just have a few words for you. I want you guys to know that 2017 has already been a year of amazing firsts. You guys sitting right here are the first graduating class from 180 to complete over 4 Regents exams. Put your hands together. This amazing year of firsts, this is also the graduating class that for the first time in a decade competed in the Thurgood Marshall mock trial team. And come on, put your hands together for that. They had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet a Supreme Court justice. And they wowed everybody in the Bronx. All they were saying all over the Bronx are, who are these kids from Co-op City? Put your hands together for that. This year was the first year. There's a group of young ladies this year who are the first cohort to do a summer intensive this summer at Google. Put your hands together.
Thank you.
Class of 2017, I want you to get used to a life of first. So you got to understand that you guys are special. When we were at Google, they used a phrase. They said they called their staff smart creatives. I want you to think about that for a minute. Smart. That word so accurately captures who you guys are. And I'm not talking about test scores. I mean, it's a blessing to have the cognitive ability to think and to view the world in a different way, and to question and to wonder. It's also a special gift to be creative. A writer once said, artists interpret our world in a new way. You will be the ones to write the soundtrack of the next generation. You will be the ones to paint the portrait that memorializes this new millennium. In closing, I tried to think of words to leave with you today. And my mind came to something my father always said to me. My father always said, son, 2 things never return. The spoken word and missed opportunities never return. So seize on every opportunity that's presented. You will see that everyone around you here today, all your parents, your elders, your teachers, what we understand is that all of it goes by way too quickly. All of us understand that the doors that open, close, and you've got to jump at that opportunity when it presents itself. So seize every moment, savor today. Congratulations, graduates of 2017. We're super proud of you guys. Speaking of special people, it is my distinct honor to call to speak at this time our salutatorian, Mr. David Matthews. Put your hands together, David.
Morning, class of 2017. Well, guys, we finally made it. We finally achieved this lifetime milestone we've been longing for since entering the Navy. As a group, we did indeed start from the very bottom. But looking around today at all these familiar faces, it just about looks like the whole team is finally here. When we had all received our yearbooks last Friday, I looked at the cover and it instantly inspired my speech for today, as it was entitled The Journey. I feel that this title is so significant and applicable to this ceremony because we aren't only here to commemorate our academic achievements. We are also here to recognize and celebrate the one roller coaster of a journey we've all experienced to arrive at this destination. A journey that's been filled with ups, downs, laughs, frowns, happiness, sadness, you name it. Nonetheless, the journey has most definitely been worthwhile as we all proudly gather here today as middle school 180's class of 2017. This journey for me wouldn't have been possible without my parents. Mom, Dad, where are you? I truly love and appreciate you, Mom and Dad, for always being there for me, believing in me, pushing me beyond my limits, and doing your best to keep me on the straight and narrow path. I would also like to thank all my teachers I've had in school, as I can honestly say you've been the best educators I've ever had in my life. Out of all of my teachers, however, I would like to personally deliver my utmost gratitude and love to Ms. Rita and Mr. T. Both of you guys have been such instrumental figures in my life and have built a bond with me as if I were your son. I truly love you two from the bottom of my heart and thank you for all the faith and trust you've had in me in spite of the mistakes I've made. Last but not least, I would like to thank and congratulate all my fellow classmates. From an academic standpoint, your academic achievements have motivated me to do my best. From a social standpoint, I've been able to acquaint and befriend such a great group of people. In fact, some of my closest friends, I can admit that blood couldn't possibly make us closer. Throughout this journey, I've acquired an abundance of life lessons and values that will carry on with me forever. And today, I would like to share with you all two of these main principles that have continuously manifested throughout my middle school career. First and foremost, mistakes are inevitable. Mistakes are bound to happen, and when you do make those mistakes, I encourage you to embrace them. In fact, a big reason why I stand before you as salutatorian is indeed because of the mistakes I've made. In life, there's never such thing as a smooth or easy journey. There's almost never a time where you won't face some sort of hardship or tribulation. But when you do, I urge you not to come down just as hard on yourself. I urge you not to beat yourself up for the mistake or mistake you've made. I urge you to remember that you are neither your mistakes nor your struggles. I urge you to remember that success can only be achieved based on how you manage to bounce back and rectify your mistakes. So, trust me, I get it. Doing so may not always be the easiest. But once you've reached a point where you're willing to accept and learn from your mistakes, you're guaranteed placing yourself on a beeline to success. With that being said, don't be afraid to embrace your mistakes in life, and don't be so quick to count all the L's, because once you begin to do so, you begin to lose sight of the bigger picture, which is all the bigger and more important W's you can acquire. The last thing I would like to leave you with today is what is most commonly said as the sky's the limit. However, I like to say that success is a figment of your imagination. I'll say it again. Success is a figment of your imagination. In other words, your success can run as wild as your wildest dreams, as long as you're willing to put in the effort and hard work. But I don't see that being a problem for anybody here today, because your excellence and dedication thus far has proven that you are all capable of accomplishing anything you put your mind to. Today is yet another stride in our life journey to proclaim success, another testament to our hard work and deserved achievements. And although we may all be going our separate ways in life after today, we've been able to build something special here, a family, an unbreakable bond, a capsule of unforgettable and some of the best memories of our early teenage years. I would once again like to thank and proudly salute to the undoubtedly one of the best graduating classes in the history of the Apollos. I wish you all the best of luck. I wish you all the best of luck in life, many more blessed years to come, and a jovial congratulations to the MS 180 class of 2017.
Hi, Olivia. We'd like to invite next the Parent Association President, Ms. Shireen Chisholm McDonald.
Good morning, you guys are kind of tired from last night, so am I. But let's party now. I heard a speech yesterday, and I think it's so prevalent for this moment, so I'm going to share it. This is a very special time in your life. Graduating from middle school is one more important step in your educational career. As you move on to high school, I hope you learn that hard work, a dedicated spirit, and the willingness to try new endeavors will help you create a positive environment. It's important to seek out supportive people, teachers, administrators, and friends who will enrich your life. People who will believe in you and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Seek out friendships with people who also have future goals and committed to personal excellence. Too often I've seen students influenced by negative people driven towards self-destruction. At all costs, you must avoid those individuals. There may be times when obstacles get in your way. It could be those same people who want to weaken your resolve and by making you feel you're not smart enough or try to torment you with negative comments. But most of the time, it's your own self-doubt that impedes your ability to move forward and succeed. That's when you will really be tested. But I believe you all have the courage and strength to persevere. You won't let self-doubt stop you from achieving your dreams. You will believe in yourself and be your own champion. If you can do this, then you can accomplish anything. May God bless you all, and I hope that each of you find the right path toward your future and what you deserve. God bless. So, without further ado, I'd like to call Ms. Ali, who is the PA treasurer for this year.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and graduates 2017. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity and thank the staff at MS 180 for giving us a great opportunity for our kids to be there with you guys for the past 3 years. It was an amazing 3 years, and I'm pretty sure each and every one of these kids will take something positive away with them today as they move forward. Graduate class of 2017, I'd like to advise you guys, don't limit yourself to anything that you know, or doubt yourself that there's something you cannot do. Reach for the sky, let the sky be the limit, guys, and I hope and pray that you guys will find the great leadership that you have in your parents and the staff that give you. I hope you take that back with you and you continue your path to a great success. Thank you and congratulations again.
So the parent PSPA would like to honor a couple of people. Well, I would like Ms. Rita Henry to come up here, please. On behalf of the PA Association, we'd like to thank Ms. Rita for numerous, countless nights, kicking and screaming to get things done for you guys. She's one of the, what's the backbone to this whole endeavor, and she's done so much. We don't even know. It may become overbearing at times, and we have, issues. But when all said and done, we're here for the children. That's what it's all about. So we put aside our issues and get what we gotta get done, okay? The other parent I'd like to invite up to the stage. She's all the way back there, Mr. Rita Gangara. She has been so helpful to Ms. Rita this year, and you guys without being, come on down, Mr. Rita.
Sorry if you hear the cracks again. It's a privilege, and I'm happy to be the first alum to come back and to be able to speak with all of you. How are you feeling this morning, graduates? Awesome! You have made it to another commencement, another milestone in your advancement. Give yourself a round of applause. Now give your support a round of applause. Your parents, teachers, life coaches, family, and friends, and the staff who assisted you on your way. You have made it through hard work and effort, surviving Freshman Friday, the anxieties of making new friends and relationships, passing your exams, never-ending homework assignments, projects, and the sleep-in through second period but rejuvenated by lunch. Can you point out a friend who's done that? Yeah. And most recently, your yearbook photo, prom, Regents exams, and all your final projects, as the list can go on and on. Graduates of 2017, you are on your way. Ready to start a new lap in life, your new journey, high school. Yeah, it's gonna get real. But get ready to embrace the preparation for college and life. For most of you, besides having a little more leisure time or traveling further from home, you will begin subconsciously or consciously finding who you are. Beginning to self-identify with things, exploring your talents and strengths, questioning what you once thought from what you now know, experiencing peer pressure, doubt, and pursuit of your dreams. So what do? You continue to persevere. You push through the rough times, the tough times, the happy and sad times, the intermediate and good times, the challenges and triumphs, the hurdles and the unexpected, the merit and the achievements, the dreams of our forefathers and the legacies of our ancestors. You are the future, and we have work to do. Life is a cycle, and it comes full circle once you step back and realize it. Which brings me to my next one. While in the journey of your life cycle, as you advance and you have time, remember to give back and come back to your roots. Do we have any Bronxites in here? Any residents of Co-op? Big Chester, the Valley, Edenwood, Wakefield? Yeah. We're from here.
I appreciate your patience with us this morning, but one of the things we talked about when we talked about our ceremony this year is you will only graduate from the 8th grade once. And the messages we want to leave with you, we want them to fuel your journey as you continue. We want you to remember this moment. We have a surprise guest this morning, a dear friend, an advocate for this community. Put your hands together for Councilman Andy King.
Good morning. Now, if you have a gown on, I need you to put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you're a graduate of 2017, let me hear you say, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm the best in the rest, right? Tell them. Wow. Well, it's a dynamic and exciting day. You know, your principal, Marlon Williams, said, you know, you only graduate once. So let's give it up for our principal for doing a marvelous job here. I'm going to be a little brief because I know come graduation, everybody want to get their certificate, get the Chuck E. Cheese or Red Lobster or City Island, wherever we go afterwards. So I'll be kind of brief. Jocelyn, I want to thank you for your story. Excellent. You know, and to the parents, before I get to the graduates, I just want to say thank you all. Graduates, turn to your parents and just say, I love you and I thank you. Because without them, not only would you not be on this planet, but you wouldn't have someone who would take care of your housing and your food and everything else. So, my message to you all, first, before I go, I want to congratulate MS 180 and 181 because I think we are a good team together. And when we did our People Paying Attention to People Who Participate Awards, you guys right here in Baltimore City were #1. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for participating. Graduates, check this out. You get ready to go from being a big fish in a small pond to a little fish in a big pond. So when you ran around in the 8th grade, you got it going on. You know, you had your swag going on. Nobody couldn't tell you anything because you were in charge. Because I'm an 8th grade. I'm graduating this year. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, girlfriend. You know what I'm talking about. Now you're getting ready to go wherever it is. Whether you coming to this school or you going to Evander or School of Entrepreneur or whether Spelman or St. Mount St. Mike, Mount, wherever it is you're going, it's going to be a new world. A new world, and this is what I offer to you. Remember, your only job is to learn. You're going to go to a school that you're going to meet people who are going to befriend you that are not going to be your friends. You're going to meet people who are going to trip you up. You're going to meet people who are going to mess you up. You're going to meet some people who are just hanging out till they age out. I'm saying to you all, when you go there, be leery of those individuals because if they're not focusing on that biology test or trying to figure out where to put a semicolon in a sentence or learning their history, next. I want you to be real clear, real clear. Now that you're going into high school, gentlemen, yeah, you're going to be in the 9th grade, right? Right? All right, so there's going to be some 10th grader, some 11th grader, they're going to be like, you're going to be like, But remember, your job is to learn because if Shanique was not going to class, she can't do nothing for you. To my girls. All right? I know Malik's been doing his push-ups, you know? But let me tell you something. Malik is worried about getting his swag on, and he's okay with being dumb because he thinks dumb is cool. All right? But if a brother ain't got it together, I always say to my sisters, you know, there's a scripture in Corinthians 1 that says that Christ is the head of man and man is the head of woman and together they serve the Lord. So I'm saying to you, if a brother ain't got it together, don't let him lead you off a cliff. All right? So I'm gonna wrap it up like this because I know City Island's waiting. To you all, remember, I said earlier that what the messaging is that people pay attention to people who participate. Whatever high school you go to, join the geek, I won't even say geek, I just dated myself. Whether it's the choir, or the science club, or the math club, or the track team, or the basketball team, student government, be a part of something on your campus, whatever you're going to. When you graduate from whatever high school you go to, you do not want to be a number on a spreadsheet. You want people to remember that you were there and you made your part. So I ask you all, when you go, and the people who are involved in so many things, learn how to manage their time better than those who are involved in any of this. So that's what your world is about to become right now, learning management skills, and trust us adults, we're looking for people to multitask and invest quality time in themselves. I always say invest time in yourself instead of wasting time on yourself. And if you do that, you'll be a whole lot successful person. Remember, people pay attention to people participate. Your only job is to do what? Your only job is to do what? Your job is only what? God bless the class of 2017!
Thank you, sir. Let's get some graduates in here. What do you think? These are all special students here today. We do have a select handful that will be receiving awards. When we call your name, please come receive your award. Our first award, the Assembly State of New York, Mr. Michael R. Benedetto. This is the Perseverance Award, goes to Ms. Kendra Timberlake. Congratulations, Kendra. Our next award is the Ireta Rosa Differently Able Award. Here to present this award is a parent of a former student, very generous young lady, who comes every year to give this award to our students and our graduates. Ms. Sosa, please come up to give the award.
Of giving recognition to the power of inclusion. The Ireta Rosa Differently Able Awards represents my daughter, a special needs 2003 graduate of MS1A. Today a college graduate with her own retail business. There are amazing stories of students who have overcome great odds as they face a number of barriers. Living with unique challenges due to disabilities does not diminish their dreams nor their goals. When you and I validate each other's uniqueness and ability, we create a space for acceptance, and it allows each student to grow and expand and be empowered. This award gives recognition to the courage and perseverance of these students. But most importantly, it encourages each student to put something wonderful in the world that was not there. The 3 recipients of the 2017 have demonstrated outstanding and unique ability to overcome adversity in order to succeed. Congratulations to Andrew Emmons. Angelique Palmer. And Angelise Puchala. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Please, let's give a big round of applause.
Irene was a 6th grade student of mine in my 2nd year. I love it. Larissa, hi, please. Congratulations, students. Our next award is from the Comptroller of the City of New York. This is a Student Achievement Award. We have 2 winners. The first one is Mr. Willie Thomas. The second is Ms. Jessica Juju. Miss Jessica Ijogu. From the United Federation of Teachers, an Academic Service Award, Mr. David Matthews. Also from the United Federation of Teachers, an Outstanding Service Award, Mr. Evan Gonzalez. We have a representative from the National Council of Negro Women Co-op City Branch to give out 2 awards. Please welcome Miss Akeisha Neely.
Good morning, parents. Good morning, graduates. Good morning, faculty. I stand here as a representative of the National Council for Women Co-op City Section. First and foremost, I want to say I'm a co-op kid. I went through elementary school, high school, middle school, everything here. So most of y'all pictures, y'all graduation, your prom, your everything. I seen y'all pictures on Snapchat, Instagram. Because I'm friends with most of y'all parents. Y'all look good out there last night. National Council of Negro Women, we pride ourselves on community service and education. Our founder, Mary McLeod Bethune, founded Cookman College in Florence. So with that, I would like to present the awards for community service and for academic excellence. First for community service, Mr. David Matthews. And for academic achievement, Alexandra Jackson.
That's how you come on stage. I can't do that. Get it? I have no hair. Next. To receive the Blanche Schwartz Award for Special Children, Ms. Serenity Womack. To receive the Council of School Supervisors and Administrators of New York City, a Student Leadership Award goes to Ms. Marissa Samaru. I'm going to invite Mr. Bednar to introduce our speaker for the next award.
Good morning, graduates. At this time, I have a very special award I've been doing for the last 7 years. I want to call up Miss Ingrid Kohler.
every year. First of all, I want to congratulate the graduating class, the 8th graders. I wish you a bright and fabulous future. I really do. This is my 7th year. I need glasses, hold on. This is my 7th year here, where my very dear friend Scott Bednar has given the Perseverance Award in honor and memory of my beloved son, Matthew, who passed away in 2011. He was a student here for several years at 180, and since he meant so much to Scott also, he wanted to do this in his honor. Matthew was a young man who absolutely loved life. Though he had some disabilities, he never let that define him or stop him from whatever he set his mind to do. Always a smile and always determined to achieve his goal. Matthew was a green belt in martial arts, well on his way to becoming a black belt. He received awards for expert bowling, for darts, championship basketball. He was the youngest student in his high school to begin a work program usually held for much older students. He was salutatorian at his graduation and had a full-time job waiting for him. I'm so sorry, hold on a second. And seeing his older brother going to college, he set his mind to begin taking college classes. I can continue, but you kind of get the idea. Unfortunately, that was stopped when he got ill, and that kind of stopped all his goals. But always a smile. If you met him, you wouldn't know that he was dealing with so many horrible diseases. He had cancer, and he passed away in 2011. Had surgeries, had chemo, had radiation. When you met him, you would never know. He was always happy. He never let anything stand in his way. He was a happy and gentle soul who made you feel so good just when you were around him. And he always had a smile for you. He truly was the kindest and sweetest of souls. This award is to be given to a student who has the same qualities that my son always had. And he had a beautiful spirit. And so for that reason, this award goes to Brianna Rodriguez. We put the name of the child who gets the award, and her name will appear on here. And we will continue to do this award for as long as possible. Thank you so much.
You did great, Ingrid. Thank you so much for coming back every year. That's very generous of you. Up next, we have the Association of Assistant Principals of New York City. A special merit award goes to Ms. Neve Edwards. From the Congressman Elliot L. Engel, we have a congressional trophy. I think it's an award that goes to Kafui Agbo. Look at Mr. T for a big pretty good. From the American Federation of School Administrators, the Leadership Award goes to Miss Tanaya Stevenson. We have a representative from a local Spanish American club of Co-op City to hand out the, and also Miss Deborah Wally. Congratulations. The next group of awards was decided by the teachers. They were academic and service and club awards from Middle School 180. To receive the English medals, we're going to call 4 at a time. Miss Neve Edwards, Miss Tarat Mim, Miss Vesa Jose, and Miss Kayla Rahman. Congratulations. Listen too. Where's Vesa? Hey, there she is. And Kayla? Oh, there she goes. Kayla's behind you, Mr. Williams. Congratulations, ladies. These are the English medals, or ELA. Well deserved. For the math medals, thank you, ladies. Oh, 4 girls up there. Oh, we're getting some boys up there. For the math medals, again, chosen by the teachers, Yahir Huerta, Ashakti Gallimore, Hugo Chineri, Okujeri, Angelica Bui. I've seen this yet. Oh wait, Cynthia, somebody's here. Cynthia, somebody wants to take a picture with the birds again. Get into it? Hold on. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll send you the bill for that one. The next award is a dance award. I've seen this girl fly around this stage. Backflips and front flips. I don't even know what to call them. Miss Sachelle Beltran. Congratulations. From Miss Bear and Mr. Massey, our physical education medals go to Miss Michaela Spencer, Mr. Brandon Valentine, Mr. Giovanni Clark, and Miss Mackenzie Samuels. Congratulations to our physically fit students. From the film department, the artistic award goes to Mr. Anthony Carty. The chorus or the vocal medals go to.
It's an immense pleasure to stand here before you delivering this morning's valedictory address. Today means something different to each of us. To some, it comes as a welcome week. To others, it is accompanied with a feeling of nostalgia as we look back on the good times and the friends we've made over the past 3 years. Many of us are looking into the future with anticipation and perhaps some apprehension. But let's not forget about the rich opportunities and lessons that were presented to us at our time here at MS-180. Everyone encounters obstacles, but in order to overcome them and succeed, one must never give up. As we go about our lives, there is something that we should all keep in mind, and that is the idea that perseverance and determination leads to success. Undergoing adversities in life often makes us turn to giving up, believing that this is our only option. However, this certainly should never be the case. Success is a broad topic, but it is best described as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose in life. Attaining success is not always easy. Take our lives here at MS-180, for example. Most of us walked into the 6th grade petrified, not knowing what was to come and wondering how we would survive. Some of us, including myself, will leave with the same feeling as we depart to embark on the next stage of our lives. The middle school transition was tough, but over time, we rose above the challenges, and now we proudly sit here today as the graduating class of 2017, awaiting the next 4 years of high school and beyond. How did we do it? Well, I know for me, it started with perseverance, making the decision to not give up no matter how hard it was. I had great support all around me, from my family, my mom, my amazing friends, and the wonderful staff here. Majority of us were faced with several struggles throughout our time, whether that be receiving a low test grade or just having to face the feeling of discouragement. Nevertheless, this did not prevent us from striving to be the successful students that we are today. We worked endlessly for this moment, and fortunately, our hard work and persistence is being rewarded today. As we progress to mature young men and women, battling with the real world, we must carry the mindset that nothing in life is easy. Adversity will arise, and there will be points where you question what you're doing. But in the end, with a positive mindset and a persistent attitude, we can surmount all obstacles in life. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and special kudos to David Matthews, the salutatorian of the class of 2017. Last but not least, thank you to my parents, who have been supportive of me the whole way by motivating me to continue to pursue my dreams. Thank you to my fellow classmates and friends, who throughout this journey showed me that it's not important what anyone else thinks, and many of whom have given me supportive words. Thank you to the staff and faculty that were by my side throughout it all.
That we present you valedictorian medal. Melissa, what class are you in? Is that Star? Who's your assistant principal?
Mr. D.
Okay, good job. David, what class are you? 801. Okay, what is that Star? Who's your AP? Oh, me. Okay. Two for two. Marissa, great job. Mr. Burton, are you ready? We have a musical selection from the 180 Chorus. Very excited. Also representing Star School, for class 802, Miss Ray. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I asked nicely before I brought in school safety. My muscle. I need all the aisles cleared, please, adults. Now, please. I will not hand them over to you until that back aisle is clear. I still see people standing there. Please, please, please. If you're standing in the back aisle, I need you to move, please. Staff members, if there are any of you back there, Miss Allicock, Mr. Spires, that entire aisle, Mr. Harris, that entire aisle needs to be cleared. They can step up on the steps or they can wait outside. Graduates, ladies, we're going to start with the stage first. Gentlemen, we're going to start with the stage first. Up the aisle, out the door, outside, and on board. We're almost there, we're almost there. I'm still waiting for your parents. We love you and all of your support. You did excellent today. Everybody did excellent. So proud of all of you. All right, can I have your attention, please?
I need this aisle clear.
Ready?
If you want to catch it.
Families and middle school and 80 staff, the students before you have satisfactorily completed all their requirements and are eligible to receive their diplomas. I know you got them on Friday. Shh. May they continue their pursuit of personal achievements and strengthen their commitments to our society. Mr. Williams, it is with great honor that I present to you the graduating class of 2017.
Students, by the authority of the Department of Education of the State of New York, you may at this time transfer your tassels to the other side. Parents, I now present to you the graduates of 2017. Thank you very much for coming out. Congratulations, graduates. Please keep the aisles clear. We'll begin our processional out. Please allow the graduates to exit first, and then we will follow them out. You may begin the music. Thank you very much.
Where's your tassels?
floor.